Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the Lux Ultra 16. The Lux Ultra 16 is a 16 channel LED light controller, so that is 16 individual outputs that are all in the same mode at the same time. But since there's 16 individual channels, for example on the candle flicker mode you'll have 16 different flickers. They won't all be identical. So on the top, we have outputs 1 through 12. Notice there's 1 plus 2, so that's the negative for output 1, a positive channel, and the negative of output 2 for those first 3, so on all the way through 16. 13 through 16 are down here at the bottom. Then we have the mode button. This lets you change the mode, and right next to it there's a little status LED, an adjustable knob to control various effects, then an isolated input, and a DC barrel jack. So let's talk about the rate. Some modes have an adjustable rate. This can adjust different things such as the brightness or the speed of an effect. And then the isolated input, some modes require an input. So for example, there's a mode that all the outputs are off, and then when there's an input, all the outputs will randomly turn on like eyes lighting up in a bush. One thing to remember about the Lux Ultra is that it has solid state outputs. So that means whatever voltage you're powering the controller with is the voltage that gets put out. So if you're powering with 12 volts, you need 12 volt LEDs on the output. If you're powering with 24 volts, you need 24 volt LEDs on the output. Now for wiring, as I briefly mentioned before, the numbers correspond to the negative terminals and the positive to the positive. So when you're wiring up an LED, you're going to go negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, and so on. So let's hook this up to some LEDs so I can show you some modes and how to use the rate. So when you get the controller and you first power it on, it'll be in this mode. This mode, the lights turn on one by one randomly and then turn off one by one randomly. Using the rate knob on this speeds up or slows down them turning on and off. Pushing the mode button advances the modes through all the different strobing, pulsing, and flickering effects that the controller has. Pressing and holding the mode button moves the mode back one, so it goes backwards through the list. If you need to factory reset, unplug power, hold the mode, and we're going to watch the status LED next to my finger. So when we plug it in, keep holding. Once the status LED turns off again, you can let go, and that's factory reset the controller, so we're back in that original mode. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy the Lux Ultra 16.